Willing to burn down equipment for this?
Yeah, like if it happens, and alright, here we go. Alright, here, if you want to just give an introduction to the video. Okay, what are we doing here?
Hello, my name is Mark. I am teaching Will how to destroy things with a boring company, not a flamethrower. Flamethrower.
My name is Mitch. I'm a designer. My day-to-day includes graphic design, web design, office renovations, client meetings, sometimes project managing. Right now I'm working on a couple of website designs.
So we are working on some YouTube stuff right now. Essentially the idea behind this is to come up with a creative concept that we can execute in a week. And then have two kind of behind the scene vlog style videos that accompany it. It's hard to imagine coming up with an idea for like a creative concept that's high quality that we can actually execute in a week along with the two other videos. And I'm a little in over my head with this, and it's definitely a learning curve, but I think at some point today I'll probably go upstairs and talk to maybe Mitch about some ideas that he has for it.
We had,
Do you want like a blind open or something?
And the thread we're kind of pulling at when you walked away, Seer, was that human history has always kind of been about those storytellers. Like back, like in the early human history, it's around the campfire telling stories. And there's something almost alluring about watching someone tell a story straight to a camera, and then skipping to some kind of reenactment or some kind of visual representation of that story. And we have the perfect room. Like the wood room, like the coffee kind of coffee shop room.
Okay, so what's the story?
That's a good question.
I don't know, that one time Amelia,
Oh, when she put porn on the TV
like
in front of a client. There's something about embarrassing stories. There's something about.
Wait.
We were in a meeting and we were looking up can designs. Our computer connected to the TV.
With the client there.
With the client there, she decided to Google a different cooler brand, which is called Nudes.
Yeah,
so she Googled Nudes in front of the client and hit enter, and then you can kind of guess what came up on Google image search.
we have like there's like a security video cam footage of it, and it's just like talking, writes up, looks at the screen, and like closes her laptop, but it doesn't get rid of the thing being cast to the TV. So they're just sitting there, they all start laughing. Obviously that's a pretty big one.
The client howled.
So there's this really cool concept that I like, and it kind of explains why time seems to go faster as you get older. Like when you were doing a road trip, like a 4-hour road trip, for me that was like Kelowna to Vancouver. When I was 7 years old, it took like an eternity, but now it seems to go by pretty quickly. And I was always kind of like curious as to why that was, but it turns out there's like an actual reason for it, and it's because humans perceive time logarithmically. And that's kind of a weird way of putting it, but essentially, when you turn 1 year old, a year represents 100% of your life. When you turn 10, a year is only a 10th of your life, and when you turn 80, for example, a year is an 80th of your life. So a year becomes a shorter and shorter time period of your life relative to like the lifespan that you've lived. And so I've always wanted to make like a little bit of a film that represents this idea in kind of like this like wacky, analogous way. I think that's the film that I want to make. And anyways, it seems like a kind of easily executable idea that we could probably do in a week. Probably not going to do it otherwise, so might as well just give it a go.
I actually have a pretty funny story about yesterday. I got to the gym and ran into a guy that I climb with so frequently, and he set this route. I didn't really warm up properly, so I just went right into it, and I got like this huge high foot, and I'm reaching through, slipped a foot, and like took my chin off of this big volumetric like piece of wall and just like cut the bottom of my chin. Anyway, I'm just a wreck today. Like, so tired. This is definitely the most important part of the day though. Primo coffee machine. Tap of a button. It's just.
It's got a pretty good microphone.
Yeah, Will went and bought the expensive one, which is shocking. What do you think about filming at 5:30?
In the morning?
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking plan to me.
So,
We can do Abbott, or if you're looking,
if there's something that's closer to your house,
say there's like, you know, this area of Bernard. So this is like the heritage homes, and it's got all the trees, and it's the street that was voted most beautiful street in Kelowna.
so we figured out the video for tomorrow. I've written the screenplay / script. I've written a shot plan for myself. We have times, people, and so yeah, early start tomorrow. I'll be here probably like 4 a.m. to prep, and then we're gonna meet 5:30 for sunrise shoot on a road, and yeah, like hopefully it goes well.
Like 8 p.m., chain pop, 9 p.m., stain glock, 10 p.m., 2 11s on Devon, and 12 on Miranda, we ain't cop. 1 a.m., Wayne block, 2 a.m.,